read all the law to her. Then she say to me, shouldn't I be doing other than behind you? Wow.
What?
Come parents, answer me. Answer me now.
Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of
Ghost Stories.
My name is Isaac,
I'm Orlando.
I'm JG.
I'm Sarah.
and today's topic we're going to talk about is families.
Wow,
What about families?
a big topic.
Big topic, right?
Family is very
Let's
sensitive.
Focus on the way the families were affected by users or those who went to jail, and then how they had to reconcile.
Right, okay. So the family's impact on drug users and drug users' impact on their families. Okay. Maybe, what are your names?
My name is still JG, and I'm working in Nasi Padang.
In
Past
Nasi
this,
Padang.
yes. So this 3 years is not easy to get back with my family lah, because they already go through a lot. In my 50 years in prison times,
Wow.
37 years I in and out for 37 years my prison life. My family is trauma because of the trust has been break a lot of times.
Okay.
So one thing I really grateful to them is they didn't give up on me. And this time, I'm still in process to help out to patch back the family. So after 1 year, when I'm out, these 2 years I'm a bit relief a bit to my family.
Why relief?
Because they started to trust, first thing. Secondly, they don't have the fear against me. Because I was used to be taking drugs, I always get angry very fast. So anything they say, why you talking? I never take money. I never do. Against them, by mentally and emotionally, I affect them a lot.
Okay. So when you take drugs, you will
Become hyper way by angering myself. No, hyper like you.
So what do you do specifically?
Okay, specifically, I will be always like to be alone.
Oh,
When anybody like just come and stir me or talk to me, then I'll straight away throw temper to them. Why? What ask me for what? Y'all would decide, y'all do yourself. That kind of anger I will show to them. And even if I hear too much now, I say I will hit the wall or cupboard, punch and say, why you just can't quiet? Why you making so much noise? Like they don't have the freedom to move around when I'm at home. That kind of obstacles was happening in the house. So they were so stressed because of me. And they also so sad. Because my mom, the one who especially see all kind of drug I was keeping in my room. When the CMB come to ambush her, before that she throw everything. So one way or the other,
Your mom threw away everything.
yeah, throw everything she throw in the dustbin.
Huh?
Yes. Because the CMB came to the house, she just
you
grabbed
can
everything.
recover it.
Okay. Again, balik.
Though my mother, when the door was knocked, CMB said, she straight away, I'm not at home, she straight away ran to my room, and she's the only person know where I keep my stuff. I don't know how she find. She will grab
It's your
everything.
first CMB.
She was so. Then when I came back after the night, I was looking for my stuff. Then she told me, yeah, all your relatives just wanna come to look for you. Relative? Who? CMB sir. Then my sister, my father all started to nag a lot. Then I was very pissed off because at that moment I was going sakit lah.
Gian.
Again,
I was because
let's explain what is again.
withdraw system. I need the stuff badly. Then I can be normal.
The cravings.
Yes. So I was I rushing out. It's already almost midnight. And my mom said, I throw in the dustbin. You know what I did? I run down to the dustbin to dig out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I go to the main dustbin. You all collect the rubbish or not? But later my mother from upstairs calling me. Hey, I stay 4th floor. Hey, come on. Actually, she never threw. She just hide beside the dustbin.
What? So your mom helped. You thought your mom helped you throw when CMB came, and then afterwards, when
just-
you come back, you gain.
Yeah, I was
And
very
show
angry.
you that she still have it.
I had the stuff.
And then what do you do after that?
I just go room first. I top up my level, then I came out, then I shout back. You see how my mind and my heart was working the time. I come out, I shout, and she protected. I say, why you touch my stuff? I was shouting back in the other way to hurt them. And she just kept quiet. And my father, everyone started to silent. But this one all after this recently 5 years ago.
But
I
you're
started
not sober, right, at that point of time? Not sober, that's why you are shouting.
Yeah.
You are angry.
Yeah.
I haven't heard you shout,
Yeah.
but I can imagine your ears. Ears.
Can you try and shout here?
Just act. Just try.
Hey, can you stop now? Why you all touch my thing?
No, you were shouting it all, I think.
See?
Now your laughter is louder than your shouting.
Yeah.
Because
you like got
the
split
reason
personality.
My name
eh?
JG is because I put the front Joker.
Okay.
The JG stand for Joker Ganesh.
Okay.
So that's why now I'm more
Oh.
smiling. Usually, my parents now seem more happy because I'm giving more smile to them and listening to them, not raising voice or just talking to them very humble ways.
You must be a very different person.
Yes, I'm a totally upside down already.
I remember you like wolf.
Yes,
So when she's angry, maybe you're like a
very
wolf.
aggressive one.
Yeah,
Very
aggressive.
aggressive one.
From a bear to a wolf. Ugly bear.
Maybe we have to
Okay.
remember that whenever you take something, it enhances things.
Yeah.
If you're
No.
feeling pleasure, it's more pleasurable. But if you're feeling negative emotions,
Yes,
it's
correct.
also magnified. Like you're angry over something very trivial.
Correct.
So
Well, that's the reason why my family was. Where after I realized all this, when the counselors was in the prisons helped me out to find out myself, I go deeper to find out where I go wrong. And it's simply start, you will get shocked. No? I 4 years old, I can remember what happened. When my sister born, the jealous and the fear that I'm losing everyone. Because every tension, see, all go to my sister.
So you were the oldest child.
Yes, I'm the eldest.
And then when your younger sister
Yes.
was born, you felt a lot of jealousy.
Yes, and everything all go there. So you know something? Until she was 4 or 5 years, I heard her, beat her,
you're
knock her.
bullying.
Yeah,
Bullying your younger sister.
Yes, I even take the iron, play, no hot,
Wait, this was
first.
before drugs, right? 4 years old, no drugs, right?
This all linked to me. That's why I started to take drug. My first drug when I take was almost 13 years old. Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Yeah. And my family was shocked. They thought I was smoking what? Then they say, why you smoke so smelly? And one of my uncle was ex-drug addict. He told my family member that I'm taking drugs.
Okay. Talking about family. Okay, this I just share about a bit lah. Something about I'm very very angry with the authority at the point of time. Okay, so before I came to this admission, the RC4, I was being released for my LT1. So it's kind of very long ago.
What's DRC and what's LT?
Okay, so LT is a long term. At the point of time, last time, right? I think before 2021. So any drug repeated offense, right? You have to sit in for a penal. Like you have to go to court, and the sentence is minimum 5 years, right? So I after I went out from LT1, I built a good life. I can say that I go back to school, and then I create a business. So I was doing glamping at that point of time. I don't know, it's kind of very new, very in trendy. Yeah, I'm so called as the first like the first pioneer batch of glamping business lah. So after that, COVID hit, my business went down to the drain. And I just cut it short lah. So I was very stressed. I was so I get into debt and everything, right? And then, but I already have like considered a normal life with my children, okay, and a so-called husband. Okay, it's a husband, okay. And then one day, right, I was having this stress. When we are stressed or we are very depressed, right, you tend to be another person. But because of the trauma that your family have, right, so they see you are changing, right, so they suspect that you are on drug. Because sometimes not really when you are just like not talking to people, and then you're not talking to people, you don't feel, sometimes you're very stressed, you don't talk, you just close the door and slam. That's how
Just
it
wanna be
actually.
alone.
Yes. So one day what happened is I went to the work. And then my children was at home. And then CMB came to my house for no reason. I was not on drug at the point of time. I'm really not on drug yet. So I was working as a car dealer that time. So then
Dealer.
yeah. I'm a,
Not drug dealer, please.
Maybe
Not
there's somewhere this guy is a dealer.
that's the point.
Anyway, and then what happened?
And I was super angry because my children was very scared. So they were saying, "Mommy, are you on drug again? Why CMB is coming at home? They come in the house, they finding you."
How old were your children?
My children is already teens, at their teens. That means they are, yeah.
Imagine that, you look so young.
Oh, thank you. So they are already a teenager. You know how angry I am because I was at the workplace, right? And my children was scared and my children ran to my sister's place. So I know the reason is my family is the one who reported. But the thing is, I'm not on drug on that point of time. So what I did is really, I'm so angry and I really took drug after that. After the next day, I took drug because I lost my children. My children went back to my sister and they say they're so scared. They say that they're very trauma. They see that, you know, CMB come to the house, that means they're going to take you away like that. So it became a very, very angry, and I was like on drug. I was taking ice at the point of time, and I write to every minister and every CMB officer, every CMB. You know, like when you are already on drug, you don't know what you are doing. You just type, and you just show the anger. How come you come to my house? You know. So I was like, I became so depressed and become gila.
You
You know.
don't find someone to blame.
Because at the point of time, I'm not on drug. So I become gila. So that's why I told the authority, I write to the CMB Bedok who came. I write to them. I say, why are you like that? Do you have a proof? It's just because people call you and say I'm on drug. You know, sometimes you are really not on drug. But when you become another person, you cannot blame your family to think you. Because you see 5 years, you're okay. Suddenly now, wow, you like to close door. You like to, you know, sometimes you go back a bit drunk. Sorry, you know, confirm.
So what's the toughest part of rebuilding your family, and especially rebuilding your family's trust? Wow. Yeah.
Actually, even before that, I met a lot of people. They divorced while they're incarcerated. It's like broken already. So it's more tough for them.
Okay.
Like,
So people who lost their families while inside, incarcerated.
Yeah, and then it's definitely due to drugs. Like this cellmate of mine, his wife reported him.
Okay.
So and then asked for divorce. So I think it's a tougher thing. Right?
For relation, I mean like family for me is like parents. The parents are someone that we cannot replace. I mean like if spouse we can always replace. You know.
Take a note.
Seriously, I mean like definitely you already break someone's heart. Okay, so it's a bit hard in terms of spouse. It's very hard actually to gain them trust, especially if already with divorce. But we are talking more about parents, which we cannot replace our parents.
And children.
Yeah,
The
and children. Yes.
So
So
your parents, right?
yeah, parents
So,
and
children definitely.
correct. And now
you're the one who's suffering.
so now, right, it's very, very hard because now my daughter is already like 17 at my age where I'm already experiencing drug. So she actually approached me and asked, "Hi, mom, I have a problem." She said, "Okay." He said, "I have a coping mechanism." Okay, so I was like expecting something, you know. Okay, this is it.
I'm interested to hear.
Karma come already. You know, he say, can I smoke vape? I say, huh? Why? I was like, no, because my school friend all do it. It's very cool, you know. Like, then I say, I cannot say no because if I say no, so you you will still behind me, but you know government is saying no, right? So you know if you cannot call, okay, I already read all the law to her.
Yes.
Then she say to me, shouldn't I be doing in front of you rather than behind you? Wow.
What?
Come parents, answer me. Answer me now. You know, this is the hard truth lah. I mean we are once drug addict. So we are smoking. And then if you are going to say no to your kids, you have to answer your kids. So I need help. I really need help. What I did, I go and call all my friends who already have teenage. Hey, how if your children ask like that, how better they do in front of you.
If you're watching, what would you say to your
Yes.
kids?
Yeah. Comment.
Comment down below. The question is, if your kid wants to do something that you know is illegal, and they say that I want to do it, Mom, can I do it in front of you? Isn't it better if I do it in front of you
Correct.
than behind you? What would you say to this kid? Comment down below.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you rebuild that trust with your daughter? I think
I'm also very curious
she
about
went
it.
she went to the.
Oh yeah, she ran, right? Oh my children. So one day my sister said, "Hey, can you take back away? Take this only one daughter. Take back." Because when I came out, I'm very lonely. I tell you, this 2003 when I came out until 2005, I'm a very lonely how to say, I only have, okay, my mom is staying with me, so my children was that. But I see all my Hufi girls, every one of them have children. So I always like, envy them. Like I always keep telling them, please don't do it again. You will lose your children. Look at me. I'm losing my children. So one day my sister, wake up call, like my sister said, can you take back your children? This daughter, very naughty. You go and take. I see. Then she tell my daughter, I see. I put you stay with your mother. You see, your mother don't know how to cook. You will never eat. You never. She's telling my daughter all the bad thing already. My sister, you prepare. Your mother will never cook. You will get hungry there. Something like that. You will die. You will starve there. My daughter tell me like this all. So. Okay, I tell my daughter one day, my daughter come back already, right? So I text her, hello, I long time never become a mom already. Can you give me a chance? Can you send me your location wherever you go out? Oh, mom, don't worry. You download 360 optimization. You can know wherever I am. Oh, thank you. I say like that, because I don't know what to expect, I have been like lost touch with children. So she's actually helping me. So you just have to be honest. So I be honest with my children. This is my weakness. Can you help me? I want to be a good mother.
That must be very brave of you.
Yes, because you cannot say that. You must push your ego away. You really done so bad thing in the past. You have to push your ego. You have to get help.
I believe that wholeheartedly because the only time where I feel where I really connected with my parents is when they share with me their own struggles.
Correct.
Because in the kids' eyes, they are like the heroes. But
Yeah.
they also don't want to disappoint the heroes. And if I do something, I don't want to let my hero mom or hero dad know. I rather do it behind them. But if you can share your own vulnerability and struggles, I think I'll feel a lot more safe that I won't disappoint you because I know you've been through what I've been through.
So it's also very good that the children will start to open up whatever.
Yes. She opened literally everything, Papa.
Literally. Will come up because mom go through so much and she still treat me as a good friend, a best buddy. So it's very touched, you see.
Yeah.
The children will feel free. Oh, mama, today go this guy really every time write letters here or message me, I love you, all this. You see what I can do? Mom can.
So would you say that you've ever rebuilt your trust with your family? AG?
Rebuilt.
Yeah, and how did you do it?
First thing, when I was wearing tagging, I report every time to the RO, right? Same thing I did with my family.
Okay, so when you were on tagging,
I always have to
you always report to
the
your
officer or wherever I go, I must take picture where I am in this place.
and you tell your parents, your
The
family.
same thing pattern. Now my RO is my mom. Second RO is my sister. These two people, they keep on track wherever I go or come. So
That's a lot of accountability and very brave of you.
it's not easy, but I try my best to take the first step because what should I tell anybody that I need to go anyway? Nothing they're doing, none of their business is my own
Old thinking.
thinking. But today I think it's better. So by this I doing, my sister children, they reporting their father. Where they going? I will be coming home late, I will doing this. My nephew is 24, my niece is 21. And they the one, the day they born until the day now, they see me more come and visit me in prison. And I will tell them one thing, don't become a black sheep like me. Today now I tell them, don't come to my age, you regret. You lost your family. And now they are very lovely. They go anywhere, they tell, sometimes they message me, Mama, I going here, later I'm meeting my friend there having some fun. Okay, do you tell your parents already? No, I already informed. They only asked me to inform you also, so you should know me also.
So what you're saying is that you led by example. You reported to your parents and family, and then when your nephew and nieces and children
They
see
follow.
that, they follow.
Yes,
Wow.
because by the way, I divorced. My son is 17 or so now, and last see him and touch him was 3 months old. So by court order, I cannot reach to him until 21.
Okay.
I cannot even go near also to him. So I did do some saving for him, and I always do one thing that pray for him. So I believe what goes around comes around. So by doing to other children, that's why I go to primary school and secondary school to give speech also nowadays. And same time to my family children's. These two children, also like my own children, my sister's children. So I tell them, don't do the mistake I did. Not only just by friends, choose your friend the right one. You must have a fun, the fun, enjoyment, everything your age should have. You should go. But just one thing, do the right or wrong, check yourself.
There's so many layers to this. I think
Yeah.
both of you. Yeah, one has.
I think all this communication, each just change and communicate where you are. So that's very important. How about you, Sarah? What are the things that you did to recover the trust, to reconcile with your
And would you say
family?
that there is trust with your family now?
Trust. It's much more. I don't really like want them to trust me. But if they trust me, I thanks to God.
That's a earn the trust.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not demanding.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
trust.
I don't want them to trust me because, as I say, promises are meant to be broken. But it's I only can tell them that drug recovery is a long journey, ongoing, and it's until you die.
Yes.
So you are battling with drugs.
Yeah.
So never once I tell them, I promise I'll never go in again because you never know what will happen in the future, but you know is now.
Taking,
Yeah.
What's that called? Day by day, right?
Yes. Yeah. So just one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Yeah, correct.
What if the parents are worried that their children are doing this? How should these parents approach the children? These kind of conversations.
This one, someone in my brotherhood, the sister came to us and said that when I give speech to the youth time, she come ask them, how shall I approach to my son?
Yeah.
Then I tell her, how long you were away from your son? The period.
Okay.
They cause him to go that way. But actually the son is not taking drug or anything, but he is misusing the flu medicine.
Oh.
This is all starting stage. Giving flu medicine, the NLX, which is muscle relaxation.
Xanax.
He just take and sleep. So he become that kind of habit. And every time middle of night, wake up, the computer, he shut his door. So I tell him, that means you never really give your heart to him. So why not take a time? You have to do certain thing, a bit one step up, strictly. Hey, come, I need to talk to you today, just leave everything. Pull him out from that zone first. Then you see
Yeah.
the changes will be
Because
slow.
when you are in that zone, nothing gets in.
You won't listen to anything. Oh, block.
Yes, yes.
Just leave me alone, mom.
They call it a change of environment, change of
Yes.
state, right?
Correct.
So if you are in the same environment where you are, you're playing a computer or you're taking the drugs, if you change the environment, take yourself out of the environment, I think your mindset will also
Change.
Short circuit then change.
Yes.
Right.
Because in pencil there is a rubber on top because the reason when the thing wrong need to rub out. And same thing our brain sometimes need something to change means we have to come out from the zone. To erase the past.
Interesting. All right. So how would you approach? How would you give an advice to the viewers watching?
What advice? No.
If they-
My view maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say we have suspicions that
You want to approach this topic, or at least find.
Okay. If you suspect that your kids are already like on drugs, the first thing, right, do not anyhow like how to say
Just,
no
Confront, don't
what they
confront.
call it? Don't
Just like
confront them when
me.
don't anyhow confront them
Direct
when you
lah.
don't have any proof. Yeah, this is one thing about the kids. I really don't like it.
Accusation.
Because they are accused. Don't accuse them, man.
Yes.
But if you really know that they have this problem, I really because we are not the professional. So
try to get someone.
bring her because they are still young. They still have they are still not yet get the addicted to drugs. Yeah, so there's a chance, bring them, go and find professional help, bring to IMH, just bring them. But remember, don't ever be too pushy on them, like scold them or what.
Yeah.
To
accuse.
accuse, like,
using drugs.
and don't ever scold their friend.
Yeah.
I just find it like that. Don't scold their friend, right? Because sometimes it's really not their friend, it's really them. Yeah, sometimes they are the one who want to try. Don't blame your friend because they will be very because at their age, right, they're very protective over their friend. You know, no, why you blame my friend? You know, something like that. Just be, you know, when you know, you already find that there's real concrete evidence, right? Bring them to seek professional help. If really cannot, right, then you know where's the answer. You know where's the place.
Okay,
Yeah.
one message to talk to the people out there, whatever message, whether is it, you know, if they are struggling to rebuild trust with their families, or what would you
Or in
say?
the process.
Yeah, in the process.
For me, I just put it a plant, a tree as a small, you started to put a metal lead and bend it, you will follow that direction. So if you started to put a right stand for it, you will go straight. So you have to give the full support to your children. That's where they will fully grow straight. And they will know, okay, if I do this, I might hurt my parents' feelings. They will try to think themselves rather than to say, they also last time do their parents like that. You see, so give them the concrete that to grow straight path. Then they let them think. Because their brains work more young. Generation is, I tell you, this generation is really a different people from my generation. I tell you. They can teach me how to use the phone in different language.
So can you repeat the advice again, like one sentence?
Just one sentence. It's your hand to how to bring your children. No matter how the children go, just follow them.
Okay, what if it's not the children? Like, what if it's like, you know, someone struggling to rebuild their own trust with their families?
You won't trust me. I suggest this. I don't want to say give advice or judgment. Just say, be yourself. Show your action more will talk for you. Rather than you talk, then you do the action which they won't trust.
Yes, okay, actions speak louder than words, yeah. There's no point selling what you can do when you never show
Yes.
what you want, what you're going
Right.
to
And it takes time.
do. It takes time.
Yeah. So be patient. The more the patient, you can achieve what you want.
Nice, nice. Thank you, JG.
Yeah, I think.
Joker G.
JG.
Mine is very easy, which I learned from AOL. Just do good, and good things will come to you.
Okay.
So really, if you do good and you be good or do good, right?
Be
and
good.
right, be good, right? And then good things will come to you. Like your family can see you.
The surrounding will.
Yes, you will eventually earn trust from community, from family. Yeah, that's
In other
my
words, easily one. No? You don't need to sell koyo. Sometimes people can see us.
yeah.
It's true, it's true. I love what you just said. It's true. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for
Thank
saying.
you, thank
guys,
you.
for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Catch you on the next episode of
Those Stories!